Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited because I'm finally pulling the plug on a health and fitness goal that I've had for a little while but have never put into action. So we're gonna do that now. The goal is to create a Mediterranean style diet, and I've been attracted to this one specifically for the freedom of the diet. Instead of restricting any kind of one food, it merely redirects attention into a healthier direction. And I'll go over what foods it points you towards as I go on, but I'm extremely excited because I'm going grocery shopping right now to get all kinds of things for the next week, and I'm going to document the process of how it all goes. I've never really done a restrictive diet of any kind before. I did go keto for about a month once to try to get off my dependence on sugar and to help out my stomach a little bit. So that is the only diet I have done. It wasn't exactly sustainable for me because I needed a little bit more carbs in order to sustain how much I was working out. So I'm really excited for this one because after Paul and I honeymooned in the Mediterranean, I was in love with their meal plans and their lifestyle there, and I was really excited to kind of bring that back by finding out that the Mediterranean style diet is actually a super duper healthy one and really well known to benefit heart health and all kinds of goodies. So we are going to experiment with that for the next week or so, but it starts today on Monday by going grocery shopping, and I desperately need to go grocery shopping as we probably have popcorn and like peanut butter in the house right now. We have literally nothing, so it's really good to have a clean slate to kind of start from. So let's see how this one goes. I'll document how the meal plans end up working and if they're easy to prep and what exactly I am eating, and we'll see if it's a sustainable option for me to keep going at in the future. Just finished shopping at Trader Joe's for everything that I need, and maybe Memorial Day was a bad choice to go grocery shopping. There was a lot of people in there, but I didn't have to wait for too long. It only took me an hour and I stayed within budget, so I am super excited with some of the finds that I have, and I can't wait to unpack everything and start meal prepping for this week. Quick little update on how the Mediterranean diet is going. I think I am in love. Paul and I made homemade pizza last night and it was so good. And I don't really credit myself to being creative like this. I saw that Trader Joe's is now selling pizza dough crust for like $1.79 or something really like cheap like that. So I just decided to get all the things for homemade pizza. It was so yummy, and we included a ton of like fresh things on it. I think we put prosciutto, mushrooms, basil, and cheese. It was so good. It was literally delicious. And then I woke up today and I weighed a pound less somehow than yesterday. I think it's just because I went to the gym yesterday. It probably has nothing to do with eating all the homemade pizza, but it was so good. I do genuinely feel good on this diet, and the fresh food and ingredients and mostly just the veggies that I hadn't been including very well in my diet that I'm now reintroducing. It's been real good so far, and I can't wait to see how the rest of this week goes. It has been 1 week since being on the Mediterranean diet, and I have to admit that I did fall off the wagon a few times throughout this past week with different meals and different desserts and stuff. It definitely wasn't like a super, super strict diet experiment. It was just for the fun of seeing how it would work for me. So I have to say that I really, really do love it for a few reasons, but mostly for the health benefits long term that it does provide. I do love the staples of the food of the diet, which are seafood and some complex carbs in there, lots of veggies, and red wine, great, without truly limiting any one food or taking something away. Like it isn't without red meat, it isn't taking away poultry, it's just having a less amount of those foods in there. But I really do love it, and I love the health benefits that I have been reading about it this last week, just kind of researching and reading up on it. It's really, really cool. A few of those benefits just from like a very basic, not like super informed nutritionalist standpoint, but just from like a basic layman's perspective that I have been reading. One is that this Mediterranean diet is linked to a really healthy heart and a really healthy brain. The reason why it helps with heart health and it helps with brain health is the presence of healthy fats in the diet. And so many, I think it's really detrimental that so many diet plans are low fat in the US right now, just because the presence of healthy fat is really important for healthy heart and brain health, and the absence of all fat is just going to really do more harm than good. The diet is linked to longer lifespan because it does include these healthy fats, which are really good for your heart health, because the Mediterranean people happen to be some of the healthiest hearts in the world. So that is pretty awesome, and that is something I have been discovering about the diet as I've been going on. Another reason I do enjoy this diet is because when you're on it for a longer period of time, it's going to take longer than a week, but for a longer period of time, it's really good for gut health. And gut health is something that I have personally struggled with for my entire life. It's just a family genetic thing, unfortunately. I've always had really bad gut health. And I've been taking probiotics, haven't been lately, but I am now taking probiotics, trying to do it every day to assist me a little bit further in that. Whole grain bread, whole grain pasta, but then also quinoa, lentils, that kind of thing. The presence of those is really good for gut health, and a good gut will also lead to a healthy mental state. And it's pretty cool, just reading up, if you have any spare time, to read up on the relationship between a healthy stomach and a healthy mentality is actually a really strong link. I'm really excited to keep on going with it and to be a little bit more religious in following it so that I can extract these benefits and not take away from them. But I would 10/10 recommend trying this. So that is pretty much it for this whole Mediterranean video and this little journey. I mean, well, the video is over, but the journey is not. I look forward to continuing to explore the ups and downs of the Mediterranean diet and the Mediterranean lifestyle. I really do like what I've experienced so far. So thank you so much for following along with me for this first week of trying it out. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to connect with you and make friends, and yeah, that's great. If you have any comments or questions about the Mediterranean diet, or if you'd like to share your own food plan or food journey, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to connect with you. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.